Non-stop, kama pili, old crop, school, Mabajabul'Abantu, non-stop, some figgy, a sip song, kama pili, dot, never die, I lose control, school, Mabajabul'Abantu, non-stop, Mabajabul'Abantu, non-stop, I believe this is one of me, I need woman.
If something is holding you back, why is it good?
If something is holding you back, why is it good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say...
Answer that, bitch.
Whoa, what's with the violence? It's not even your comeback.
All right.
Okay.
Talk to us, Kamsa.
Yeah. So let's say you come from a large family, 10 people, then you are fortunate enough to leave the hood, right? But the family's like, nah, we're okay. They have a life in the hood, you know. They make business.
They're
in
satisfied
the hood.
there.
Yeah, they're satisfied there, you know. And you're trying to pull them out. In a sense, they are holding you back. But is that a good or a bad thing?
It's still a bad thing.
No, they have a life.
Yes, but at the end of the day, you're not leaving. It's on you. It's a negative impact on your movement in life.
Okay.
Because it's saying, like, you can't move on. It's saying you as a person can't move on unless your family moves with you. So,
Hey,
you're being held back by your family.
When last did we have an episode so quiet? How's that sound?
Oh, yeah. I'm still adjusting this thing.
We're having a process moment.
Today is it's a Brody episode. It's a
Brody.
family bonds.
Yo.
Family. We're doing it for family today. It's between us brothers. Vandaag.
Anyway, please send us an email if you want to be a female co-host on the PipeCast.
Now I already got someone.
Really?
I got someone to come and audition. This other girl I met at Zone 6. We sold her Zaz. The girl with the pink hair. I don't know if you remember her. So, crazy story.
It's not that crazy.
No, it's like a crazy story. So,
You know, we haven't done intros.
hey, welcome to the PipeCast.
That time with
Family Bonds episode.
What's number?
Between us brothers.
26.
Really? I will moving hip. Yeah, so, okay,
It
intros.
feels like my earlier years.
Intros. You want to start?
Got that awkward. I had a chip in my mouth. Now it's on my shoulder.
I was about to say you're a chip off the old block.
If you missed that one.
Hi guys. Obviously, I'm not smoking, so I'm
It's a very decent episode.
family friendly episode.
Ila.
Which is weird because the first thing that came from this was bitch, but
Hey, bafethu nasibonela sponsor msangifakazela ngisuselokishini ngise 365 days of the year. Speezy siyawangena.
Asbonge, come on.
Okay. So what are we talking about?
the new media you guys want to put on.
Oh yeah, I'm like crazy story, right? So we at the six. We're at the six when when someone fell. Another thing like remember I told you. So cool. I was with Trigger, of course. We selling Zaz, you know the vibes, you know. Go to the club, you know, you need to make some bag, you need to make some racks. So fade him. We selling Zaz.
So we're chilling with drug dealers here.
For off. I didn't say, hey guys, Zaz is some kind of sweet. It's a beautiful sweet. Beautiful sweet.
Can I say something?
No.
Right. Is hearsay. And that's why he's saying it.
But anyways, so Njoba Ngisho. Right, we're there with Trigger, we're doing the things. It's the time when we were there outside by the
by the ladders, yeah.
Those
the girl who wasn't wearing a bra.
It's not really the ladders.
Thing.
Yeah, she had like the thingies, the tapes on her boobs.
Oh, those were tapes. That's why I was wondering, why aren't her nipples getting cold?
Fede, she buys, she finds out she doesn't have cash, boom, says that I'm gonna give you guys a voucher.
Yeah.
Cash send. So So fair day, I'm like, I'm definitely never my cash send. I mean, people send cash sends and then they reverse them. So I'm like, we have to take your number for security reasons. We have to make sure it's petty number. Fair day, she gives us the number. Boom, boom, boom. She saves it on Trigger's phone because my phone was dead. And then I forgot. And then I forgot, man. Hey, let me tell my story. Let me tell my story for once. All right, so yeah, we took the number on Trigger's phone, and then obviously the whole night we out there getting late, right? But we didn't. Did we drink? Didn't drink. No. Just got late. Got late.
So why was one moving like a worm then?
No, he was drinking. Yeah, you should know who it is. But
I don't know.
Who gets to zone 6 and always can make
don't
it
know, my boy.
Now I was thinking he's the one that teapot most.
Yes, the one who teapot.
I didn't have anything to
How
drink.
do you sleep mid-groove?
Bro.
It was boring. I was bored.
So yeah.
Too many niggas played horses.
Okay. As I was saying, so fair day, we took the girl's number, and then remember I told you Guti I met a dinner there too.
Yes.
So
Not you.
No. And I didn't think of that. I don't know why. So yeah, sharp. We met Dinero. You know. Yeah.
Abigail's always at zone 6.
She's like, bro, when are you not afraid? You didn't tell me you're coming. I'm like, you didn't tell me you're coming. Anyways, yeah. So we're there in the kitchen. Boom, boom, boom. We're doing our thing. Selling the Zaz. Dinero comes through. Not you. And she wants to buy Zaz. So we sitting there talking. You know, groove talk, most. Hey, I want to do this with you. Alright, so I told her obviously about the podcast. So I'm like, I'd like to come in. I'm like, cool. I gave her my number. And then, so I mixed all these things up. A couple of days later, Trigger sends me that girl's number. The one who had the bootstraps. Sends me the number. And then it's like, there's the number of that girl. So he just says that girl. So when I'm thinking of Dineo, because that's the person I remember giving my number to. And she's like, Oluchi M. Hey, nigga, what do you know about must think. All right. So I'm busy talking to her, man. And then somewhere around there, she can see, she's like, hey, dog, are you sure you know who you're talking to? I'm like, hey, who am I talking to? And then she sends me a picture, and I'm like, oh, damn, that's you. That time, I had already told her, like, about the podcast. Yeah, no, I want you to come through. We need a female on the podcast. Boom, boom, boom. And she agreed. She only tells me later, do you know who you're talking to? I'm like, nah, but okay. I liked your vibe that day, just dancing, what and all those things. So I'm like, we need a female.
Does she know we don't do riders?
No,
she's coming to be the female of the podcast. We'll finna ride her now.
She can write something else.
No, Stanza. No. It's a family-friendly episode.
I'm saying a paycheck.
How's she gonna write a paycheck?
Please, explain.
Yeah, in life, when you get paid, what keeps you afloat is money.
So how are you riding it?
Yeah, it keeps you afloat, so it's a boat.
Oh. It reminds me of that video. There's that video on IG where this man would go to random people and say like a dumb joke. And then he'd be like, do you get it? When they say yes, like, explain. There's something like, I don't get it. I was just laughing. So yeah, she's like,
all right, yeah. No, she said she's gonna come through, boom, boom, boom. So we'll talk about that.
Boom, boom, boom. What's with the boom, boom, boom now?
I'm just saying, let's skip past it. Like, I don't want to explain too much. So you
it
get
feels
it.
like a business meeting for him.
Boom, boom, boom. So you get it.
Boom,
anyways,
boom,
okay, guys. Hey, Yanyi, you are right now. Yanyi, you are right now. Maponya Mall was burning. I said, okay, they were burning tech cars. Yeah. Hey, man, it's propaganda. It's what sells. Okay, don't touch me. Maponya Mall was burning, guys. Burning.
Wasn't it the one where Uber drivers were blocking taxis from coming in?
Yeah.
Oh, the Uber's guys
and they're beating up their cars and shit.
The Uber guys started it.
No, the taxi drivers, they planned it.
They beat up two...
And they shot one and killed him.
I don't know about the shot. But I know they beat up...
There's a fatality.
And they beat up their car. They damaged their cars as well.
Marcus.
Fatality. One
there's
person
enough
died.
people.
No, there's not.
There's enough people.
No, there's not.
That's why I said they should just broaden this country. Just make it the south. All the countries in the southern region becomes one country.
Nah,
I think there's
hey man, it's not up to them. They inside us.
Anyway, I think
Dog, like, bruh, like, dirty, like, he makes it dirty.
Anyway, not my words, yours. Konjike, I think me personally, I think Bruce are too big-headed. I'm talking about Bobaba in green, yellow, and what's the other color? Black. Yes, I'm talking
Aren't
about.
you like an ANC baby, like a birthday baby? You should know these colors.
He was there at the voting poll.
No, me, I was there after it happened. After like, you are free.
He's like Notan. He asked his mother, why did you vote for Mandela?
Really?
Don't you know Notan said that? He's like, he asked his...
I won't lie, I've never really watched a full interview.
No, it's not a full, it was trending. He's like, he was 4 years old. He asked his father, why
the
did you
4 years
vote?
old story.
He's like, he asked his father, why didn't you vote for Mandela?
Me, I get it. Like back then, it was a movie, like for real. And most old people don't want to talk about it because they feel like they're passing on trauma.
So you're telling me at the age...
No,
No,
What do you mean?
I'm saying at the age
Seras.
lower than 10, you were able to process all of that.
At
an age lower than 10. But I
10.
remember as a kid, predominantly memory starts after the age of 6. That's when they start remembering things properly. So how at the age of 4 you're remembering these things?
there's some kids.
The only thing I remember when I was 4 was a pete party. They shot at me. That's what I remember.
Funny enough, I didn't remember a lot of things.
Mara, you remember apartheid?
No, I'm saying like I looked on videos online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you mean you're speaking from experience.
Dude, I told you, I happened after it happened.
Hey man, you're an experienced baby.
Experience, baby.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that
You've
mean?
been through a lot of things. You're an experienced baby. Look.
The fact that you touched the 2000. When it was 2000, you were awake. You went the
I
thought.
won't lie. After the 00 came in, everything started going downhill.
Hey man, but this life is better than the life y'all had like
A few years back.
the box TV times.
Hey, I'm just saying,
flat screen's better. Man, you love your
I'm
phone.
just saying, I'm just saying.
E250, you wouldn't do that.
I had an E250. It was simpler times. I think phones, as they have gotten complex, have put like a lot of like social pressures. Like certainly, like man, where am I heading with this tangent?
Because you were gonna go on,
Bro.
how Instagram is peer pressuring all of
Bro.
us.
Anyway,
Yeah, back to the Maponya thing.
yeah, back to the Maponya thing.
Oh, but
I
we're talking
say,
about the Maponya thing, right? Yeah.
me, I say there are many households, dog, and if those households that are able to afford riding Uber, let them go. That's their money. It's not like if you take away the Uber, they're not gonna order another one. Dog. The people are also trying to make a living. Are we what?
True.
Thing is, I low-key understand their complaints.
What
It's
are
just
the
that
complaints?
their complaints is that people, they're basically going about it. Yes, they're going about it like
business.
how drug dealers go about it.
Ruthless. Yeah, it's my
Yes,
territory.
If it's my territory,
I don't care what it's business.
Like you are coming in, stepping in my industry, taking all of my customers. And
It's
then
a-
we've
it's a case of-
spoken
it's a
to
case
you.
of-
Rabi.
Listen, wait.
Okay.
And we've spoken to you, and you said you didn't listen. So now they're going to violence.
Rabi.
So this is a way of thinning out the competition.
Rabi.
It's not ethical, but it's effective.
Rabi. It's niemand sagen, ukasi, ne?
Banseboy, Disney Mansaho. Okay.
I told this one dog, you with this shit, I'm going somewhere else. He said fine, then I left, and that was it.
Nah, we
dealers don't beg.
don't care, dog.
Drug dealers don't beg, dog. They don't care. Go to the other nigga. Like, if he sells you better, we go
when
there.
a nigga says, drive a crane, kapukutso ying order Uber. That's on the customer. That's not on me. You have beef with this person. They left your services because they were not satisfied.
Yeah.
They were not satisfied.
Yes, that's what I was-
we don't have a problem with that.
What I was saying is
Yeah.
the problem I have with them is that they're not willing to improve their service,
Yeah.
but they are complaining.
Yeah, that's
You know?
crazy.
But that's what I'm like. I understand where they're coming from because it's thinning out the competition.
No, for
There's
me,
a way in business you thin out
For me-
the competition.
for
Reduce prices, which they won't do because of petrol.
For me, I've said this for a long time now.
Tell us what you've said, boy.
I've said good. The trains and the buses and the taxis need to have one centralized app. that I open, it shows a barcode, then I scan it in, then I enter the.
You know what I was gonna say?
Yeah.
It should become a parastatal, but we know what's gonna happen if that happens. I was saying the whole transport system must just be under them, but maybe not with this government, maybe with the following one.
An idea of like if we introduce e-hailing services.
What is e-hailing services?
E-hailing just means Uber, electronic services. Yeah, maybe if they hop onto that bandwagon.
Amen.
They can't.
They can't. Ndwana, with the money,
Okay.
With the money the taxi industry makes, these people can fag an app. Then the associations can log on there and say, "Guti, kibatla this guy from this association or driving this," and order him a staff pass. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot they could do. They're just not willing to sit down and talk about it.
Man,
You forget. Taxis operate primarily from ranks. If we are ranking, you can't now be like, I want a cab there at the back, when there's a cab in front that has people in it already. It's not a convenience thing, I guess, for the customers. It's a convenience thing for like the
driver.
Yes, so that we can get moving. You know, that's why even when they tell you to go in front and you say no, they're like, okay. Next.
Mina ngenile front seat other thing angena amchanga tangwazi ukubala. Phuma kuye.
Because you're not in uniform anymore.
Ngavela baba angikwazi ukubala. Angiselanga la ukuzobala mina.
That's better.
And he was like, no stress. So I was like, thank
Thing is, also
kills
like,
it easy.
Thing is also like,
But
I understand
I
their
did
complaints.
most of it either way.
Thing is, I also understand their complaints. I'm driving, I can't count the money, dog, or else you'll die.
You know what I like? Some taxi ranks before it takes puma.
They take the
Kono
money.
queue machine.
Yeah.
Collect and you want to change way no yonki into before the taxi leaves. And then must get you basically yasu.
Yeah.
But then obviously I'm taxi rank and other taxi routes and so on. I see Koleso's card.
Yeah, they're in a rush. That's
And
why,
hard.
that's why, guys, all of us must just make that method. Statimali, driver, how much is your money? Sakai, corner shot and change. Ladin Sanji.
It's not as easy as it sounds.
It is, dog. It's not as easy. No. You know what? You know why you guys say it's not as easy? Because you are scared.
Yeah, if there's two different prices, it becomes a problem.
Listen to this. When there's two different prices, the driver doesn't know how much he's supposed to get. The driver says in Tata Le sale, the one that's left over, I take that. Because that's what happens with I was in the taxi and this man I asked him like how much is your profit there?
But to live score update 1-1
Man U and Man City are playing.
It's a reunion derby in the form of a final.
So as I was saying,
Talk to us, boy. Tell us.
I forgot which cab it was, right? So when I asked this dude, he's like, "Oh, I was going to Payas Nodia." I asked this dude how much is his take home, and he's like, he just takes whatever's left. So I was like, okay, hold this. Unalo shot and change.
Yeah.
And then they tell me like, yeah, what 4? I take that out. What 5? Take that out. 3. Take that out. Whatever's left. If you're short, I'm thinking I am. You tell me how much you wanted. You tell me how much you wanted. You know? And that's the thing. Even when they don't know, they don't check it. They just take and put away because
Some of them.
are not
Some
all-
of them are savvy. They carve their money. Some
No,
of them
that's if it's a fixed amount.
Okay.
If it's 2 to 3 price differences, you can't say Meleng Tolebo ma 7 clipper. Dog, come on, bro. Like
I like the Cassper that you pulled on it. But this thing of taxis, man, it must start focusing on the customer. Like, we've lost too many people to like taxi violence and a lot of external things affecting the taxi industry.
yeah.
Like, you're there to get a taxi, next thing, shots fired. Pa, pa, pa.
Breaking news: 7 people just got gunned down in Mlazi in a hostel.
I wish I
earlier
didn't
on this
make that
morning.
joke.
The reason why I'm mentioning this right now is based on what he's saying, because I'm thinking. I'm just me thinking.
Oh, those guys were taxi. Were Uber
That's what I'm
drivers.
thinking. It might no.
Oh.
I'm just thinking it might be the taxi wars thing because it's in KZN.
Yeah.
Cool. KZN, yeah. Because like if you say hostel, no, maybe a lot of drivers probably live there. So what
when
happened
they kill
is
them, they making more room for their taxi. Okay.
wait no.
Yes, thinning out the competition.
Oh, talk. That's what happens. Very, but like I did at some point get an insight nyana on like the taxi industry and how it works and all those things. Not a lot of things though, just a few things. But like it's ruthless down there.
They should
Ruthless.
electronic.
Like when you're a
Any
new
market with
when you're a
money.
new person coming into the taxi industry.
Nah, forget.
You go. It's either they're gonna steal your taxi, or they're gonna vandalize your taxi,
So I'm like, forget.
or you're gonna pay someone
Just so that your taxi.
so that
can
your
be
taxi doesn't get touched,
Yeah.
and you can make your money properly. But you're gonna make very little money to what you are supposed to make, unless you have connections in there with like maybe the major bosses or whatever who are gonna tell them, "Guti, that's my nigga. Don't touch my nigga."
I tintwale.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you're coming in there, mapuna o le kamogelo matlawe o fitlile o fetso reka soda batnyana o batla go renka da
Whoa, your example is very personal. Whoa, me, if I was government and I see these problems, these niggas are a problem. You know what? I ask everyone in the taxi industry who owns their own taxi.
Obviously, taxi owners.
No. Like, let's say as a driver.
Who else would own a
my
taxi other than
man,
taxi owners?
As a taxi driver, you own a taxi, but
No,
it's
you don't
under,
own it.
My man, but it's under a taxi boss. Is that possible?
No.
It's not.
No.
Ah, damn. Then I think I would fuck our taxis in the same line as a Reavaya, so that they have a convenience.
The problem with that is that it's what someone once said is that they gave taxi drivers too much power.
Oh, okay.
And it's gotten to a point where they can't take it back anymore.
They can.
They can't control them.
No,
They
they
can't.
can.
They can't control
It
them.
needs to be bloody. You need to use the same
but
method.
now that's the thing.
They try
We
to
can't-
avoid
we
that.
try to avoid
So
that.
when
You
you try to
can't.
avoid that, you can't. You
can't
won't
go
stop
blind.
them.
You won't
Because
stop
Bona,
them.
they don't have a problem with getting violent. But we know that if the police have to they have to retaliate and so on, it's gonna be
And it's gonna cause
get
casualties
bloody.
that aren't
No,
taxi
for
drivers
me,
only.
for me,
And they're trying to avoid that
for me,
at
then
whatever
the
cost.
outcome has to matter. Because if we're willing to spill blood, then the problem must be solved for a couple of generations. I might go to war with them.
with who? Taxi drivers.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so you are the government. Who are you dispatching? The army or police?
The army.
You are dispatching the army.
Yeah, it's easier to write off army incidences than it is police incidents.
But you're the government.
You're not
the
supposed
government.
to. You're supposed
You
to
can
put people's
You can
things
just get
first.
these people off the road.
No, I'm kidding.
But you can't
No,
because
you
a
can-
lot of people
you can-
in politics are also in the taxi industry.
No, man, you can either, then it's war. It's us against them.
South Africa, baba. It is fun na le episode. The family bonds.
Then it's
Up there.
against them.
Manje.
I want my people to be safe
they
because my
in
people
every
pay
industry,
tax.
man.
My people ray your cabs, dog. And if my people are in danger, it's covered to us all.
This comes out to be theoretical. Yeah, we're trying to be realistic here. We're talking-
Realistic. The civilians. For tech.
You know you're holding the phone the other way around, right?
Hey, family bonds.
Guys, no.
Hey, guys, okay. Let's just move quick past that. Patrick Ndlovu has passed. Zone 14
Some-
legend, South African film legend.
When I posted that on IG, the chick was like, she's like, didn't that guy pass away like 2 years back? I'm like, no. She's like, no, but guys, there was a story of like someone who looks like him who hung himself. I'm like, I don't know about that. Because now this is the first time I'm hearing that he passed away.
Wait, are they
Who said
revealing
that? Who
the
said
death
that?
dates late?
No,
No, like she's saying maybe there was a conspiracy back then to say he died or something.
That you remember.
Oh no,
Yeah,
but,
that she remembers hearing.
death hoax were a thing in the past.
why
They've
would-
died down.
Oh wait, but actually, yeah. If I think about it, Patrick Ndlovu has been there's been quite a few hoaxes
Yeah.
about this in the past.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's-
yeah,
I
it was
read this-
very rampant.
Yeah, I remember.
Because Jackie Chan also, they said he died.
Him.
Will Smith, they said he died. Will Smith, le na baka la ke shule.
Jada Somofits.
Mara family le ke stress.
Jada menza piso Jada.
Family le ke stress.
But anyway, rest in peace to the user principal.
Oh yeah. How you have you been watching it?
Nope. Since that day.
He was watching Yizo, catching up
Yeah, but since
because he wasn't that
You know,
time.
when Izo came out, some people posted good Izo is traumatic for them because that's their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it this people?
But now I feel like that's like ish. But it's different for me.
They're telling us how to be creative. No?
No. For me, it's different in a sense. Like as an artist, like the show was
As an
supposed.
artiste.
Okay, as a creative.
That's even worse for me, but okay.
I hate that. I hate it, dog. I hate
Yeah.
creative, dog. Anyway, as an artist, now for me,
Yes, for
when Izo reenacts real life to a certain point where it's traumatic for the viewer,
Yeah.
then you have created
You're not
something.
smoking today?
I never smoke. What do you want?
Then you have created something that captures a time.
What do you come here, Buffy?
And
This is peer pressure. Like, this is what they taught us in LO. Say no to drugs.
But they can't say no to sex.
Sex is not a drug.
It is.
No, it releases a hormone, not a drug.
Sex also releases something. It releases people.
Back to your easy point.
Yeah. The art has done its job. Yeah, no, as a victim.
Because it evoked an emotion from
Yeah. But also as a victim, I do not want to recount or relive a place and time where this was my reality on top.
Hey, nigga, you don't have to watch it. We listen to PC too. Like, what the fuck, dog? Stop fucking traumatizing yourself every night. Just change the channel. Damn.
Ah, but I get what you're saying. I thing is, like, you can't also now limit art to a point just because it
traumatizes
it's
you.
depicting. It's literally depicting South African lives.
No, it was never.
That's like saying
never
people shouldn't make horror
censored.
movies. Somewhat.
Yeah,
A good competent horror movie is hard to find.
like The
now.
Conjuring. The Conjuring is based off of true stories.
Okay, those are competent.
That are dramatized, though. True stories that are dramatized.
Obviously, like, dog.
But forget
Hey guys,
Spice.
wait, as I'm thinking about it now, there's actually been a lot of bad news this week. Like,
Yeah.
it's been like terrible.
It's the peak of winter.
Even DC Young Fly lost his wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, dog, like, yo,
I won't lie. I got mixed emotions for that because she died from cosmetic surgery,
Okay.
like
From a
BBL.
BBL. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
So for me, it's like
Hey guys, dangerous, isn't it?
no, that thing. You know that thing is actually deadly.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people die from BBLs. Hans just don't do the research, or Hans.
How
I
did
know.
science survive?
Hey, bro. Hey, ask her, dog.
I should ask her. Yo, Cyan, if you see this
Bro,
clip,
she definitely
how
doesn't
did
watch
you
it.
survive getting
She
your
will see
BBL? Someone would clip this and send it to her.
Who do you think watches this show?
No one that knows science.
Hello?
So
If you know Cyan, do this.
No, Kimo.
But yeah, as I was saying, like, Mangbona writing such DC Young Fly, like, yo, dog, like, my heart was, like, in pain, because obviously now, you know, you got a mommy and all that shit. So you put yourself in those shoes, you know, like, how would it be? Like, she left you with 3 children, dog.
Love your kids,
And now
man.
yeah, but she's not there anymore.
she gone, boy. She gone.
But I don't understand.
You
But
have
why
to
would
raise
she need a
3
thicker
girls.
ass?
I
Like,
don't
he's
think.
happy.
I don't think. Okay, thing is, I don't love how she was, but maybe it wasn't necessarily for the thicker booty. It was more to lose fat here.
But
We
like
don't
they
know.
can afford
Yeah.
personal trainers and stuff, dog.
Scums are, why put yourself through so much work if I can afford to get it done with
Yeah, for like,
you know, less effort?
you know,
It's
we like
the same reason you drove here and you didn't walk here. It's the same reason you drove here and you didn't walk here.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
he
no.
killed you with that one.
No, wait. I have a comeback. My comeback is
There is no comeback.
We need this one, Joe. You know we need this
I
one.
can't have comebacks when there's pressure on me. To
What
have
do you mean? You're the one that's making us keep quiet.
Okay. I drove here because the resource was available to me.
Yes, even with her, the resource of funds was available to her.
But what kind of doctor did they hire?
A
one
surgeon? A surgeon? What do you mean?
But
Thing is-
if she signed a waiver form, it's
Thing is, you can't blame the doctor because these things do happen, dog.
yeah, they do.
So you can't really say, the doctor was incompetent. No, like, bro, surgeries go wrong,
Dr. Booty.
you know?
A man who deals in ass.
Did you guys see the SA crime stats for 2023 so far? It's treacherous out there, John.
Unemployment is at an all-time high.
It's deadly. It's deadly. Here it is. 6,289 people murdered in SA between Jan and March.
This year.
This is an average of 2,096 per month or 70 per day. 70 people are killed. Or 70 people. Yeah, 70 people are killed a day in South Africa.
Low key.
It's not as crazy as the crime stats in America.
Now I'm saying like low key. It's not crazy.
Why are we comparing it? It's bad. We're here. It's bad.
My thing is like, guys, what's the ideal solution you want? 0 deaths.
From people being killed.
Yes.
People can die naturally, but people being killed.
But
There's a different story. That's crime, though.
Yeah, but that's impossible.
But it doesn't have to be this high.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, even if it was 2, you guys would complain to be like, yeah, Mara, why? I'm sure they could have talked it out.
Nah, but I'm sure you wouldn't complain.
People would, dog. People would.
But anyways, okay, 245 children murdered.
That's the one number.
43,090 assault GBV cases. 13,205 sexual offenses reported. Average of 4,402 per month or 147 per day.
I suck
That's
with
a
numbers.
lot, guys.
I suck with numbers, so I'm just reacting to the 1,000.
Just know that it's a lot, my
Yes,
guy.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if someone was to be like, Skamza, name one number he said here.
The kids.
I said number, not unit.
Tell me more about the kids. What's happening to the children?
the kids one we can complain about, because like, how are kids dying?
Hey man, I don't get that. Like the people who murder and rape kids.
Thing is,
Hey bro,
the way
I know what you said last time about the whole fetish thing and so on. But
No,
it's
not even the
disgusting.
fetish thing. Like you know, mothers kill their kids also. Yeah, so like
Yeah, women are dangerous.
it happens.
Stay away.
It happens, you know.
Says a cuffed man.
Hey man, I still got the
He
key.
likes the danger. He likes the danger. But boy, like, I don't think like we can ever be satisfied with these. Yes, the problem is that the numbers are going up.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
But not honestly, dude. I'm at a point. I'm like, guys, what are we honestly expecting?
I think we need the death penalty.
No.
Nah, I
The
think
problem is our justice system is not.
It's not as competent
Yeah,
enough for that.
yeah.
Because it's the same
Death
thing when they were
penalty.
like.
That needs
when
you to
they're
be
like-
accurate, though.
When they're like, rapists should get the death penalty. I'm like, that's too much power to give to women. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
Because
But okay, let's say to some degree they investigate this now with the full extent of the law allows now.
that's what he was saying. Is
Yeah.
our government or justice system isn't as competent enough to.
Yeah, man, our
I
justice
heard,
system is useless, man.
I heard in some Middle East country, dog, hey, they accused the nigga of rape. He's like, investigate. They found nothing on him, dog.
You see.
And they turns the weapons to the hand, dog.
Now imagine in South Africa if that happened.
They
And in here, like here, they don't ask questions. Well, Hans don't want them to ask questions.
Hashtag justice for scums.
Oh. You'll be a trend on
Sadly.
Twitter. You'll be a hashtag.
Hashtag. Hey, Bafetu, let's get to the.
So more
What I've been
niggas
wanting
are
to talk
actually
about.
horny than scared.
What?
No, I'm saying like as a nigga, you see that other niggas are getting abused in their households, right?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't push you to have a fear to say, okay, this is happening out there. Let's raise more awareness.
Speak
for it.
louder a bit.
Raise more awareness for it, right?
Okay.
So then they
don't
wouldn't
get
raise
what I'm saying.
awareness.
Like, I
for
don't
it.
get.
No,
We
because-
too sagu because
No,
we're not
because-
talking about.
Because if like Hans, when they have a problem again,
Yeah.
they amplify each other, right? So niggas,
There's that family bond.
yeah. So,
I think Martin's here.
That's well. Yeah. Carry on.
so there's that. What's this thing?
Whoa. Okay. It's fine. Can we talk about what X-Global's been wild?
Wait, we'll get to the Reece.
It's been wild. I want to talk about that shit.
Comes and finish your thing.
It's wilding.
Yeah. Okay. They're more horny than scared, because when you're scared, it says I could be next, right? Yeah, that's when you're scared, right?
Whereas with James, it's what?
So with gents, it's like if he's gone, he's always gone.
I don't think gents are like that. I think it's more of a thing of I can protect myself.
Oh, okay.
Because if I cover Johan Murju, as a gent, you'd be like, I'm in a shot.
Okay.
You know, it's the same thing as they're like with
As full as a match.
exactly. Whereas with Hans, they know they're overpowered.
Yeah.
So it's not a thing of like, the next one, you know they're gonna murdu.
Okay.
Yeah. Back to the now we can go to the Aries thing.
Ndlovu's been whining.
Whoa.
Yeah, we'll stop.
I need a line.
Oh, Manchester.
I need a.
No, it's half time now.
Oh, okay.
1-1 still.
1-1, yeah.
Amara mo pe hidem ngana eba sakora.
Possession.
Eba sakora.
I don't know.
Possession sime kanjani?
Obviously, yeah.
Yibo.
Dominating.
Bapes kwethu.
Yeah.
We are fighting back. That's what we are doing.
United can win.
Are we
United can
united?
win.
Are we united?
Yeah.
Is it red?
Give the family bonds, Labon.
All right, guys. Back to the news.
Your favorite is a
Hey, Reece is a. I'm sorry.
the ones I posted, the stuff I posted on WhatsApp.
Flintstone.
Of ex-Global speaking on Reece's
Dog.
fake-
You have to sit this way.
fake friend.
Yes. No, Heineken. No more. I wish.
Nah.
Okay. Yes, came out like yesterday. Okay, so it is said that
Reece is a dick.
what they were speaking about, well, the one I saw mainly was how the rubber band gangs played out. You got the rubber band gang. Yeah.
No. From TWC, I can tell. I listened to the whole thing.
I didn't.
I listened to the whole thing. Number one, first and foremost, I can bet you guys Reece is a dick.
What else
I
is it?
was like, no wonder he called himself the big-hearted bad guy. He knows very which is a dick. Dog, he brought niggas out from Pretoria to a house in the south, and then he ditches them, he leaves them there and moves out with his maid, dog. And he doesn't tell them.
Thing is,
He brought them there.
That's not being a thing.
no.
What do you mean it's not being a dick?
What you can complain
I
about?
went with my maid,
But
You took me out of the hood.
You
took
made
me
me
out of
leave
the hood.
university, my bruh.
You made me quit school.
Okay, I saw that part.
What do you mean?
Where
He was like,
we made words quit school. He didn't make him. He persuaded him to leave university.
Yeah, he told him we got you.
It's a conscious decision he took.
Putting someone else's decision.
I figured
Eight men, one man.
So my thing. What I'm gonna ask you now. It's not on this. So if someone scams you, ne? Whose fault is it? No, answer my question.
It's not a scam.
It's not a scam, but answer my question.
This is an
It's an example.
Something else.
Something different. If someone
It's your
scams
fault.
you, whose fault is it?
The scam.
It's your fault.
No, it's my fault.
Why is it your fault? Why is it your fault?
You didn't know it was a scam.
Why is it your fault?
Because go get under.
What do you mean they came to you?
No, you can see that. Go Instagram. Instagram. Scammer still approach. Wow, entertainer.
Depends.
Forex.
Okay, now I'm not talking about social media. I'm talking about in real life.
Scammer set out on real life.
Martin, I keep saying this to you. I keep saying this to you. I keep saying this to you. Martin, I keep saying this to you.
No, but we use me.
Let him finish.
Martin, I keep saying this to you.
Okay.
Your experience. It's not everyone's experience.
Exactly.
Just because things don't happen to you doesn't mean they don't happen out there.
No. Have you been scammed?
My friend does.
No, have you been scammed? So why would I so it? Why would I so it? This is where
But that doesn't
My point is just because all of us here
Haven't gone
have
through.
never been scammed.
Doesn't mean it doesn't
doesn't mean
exist.
that no one has ever been scammed.
Here's another thing. Here's another thing. Life is long. Like X said, life is long.
Yeah, if I'm scammed, I don't care.
Okay, if they scam you as a matala, whose fault is it?
it's still my fault. Because I'll have the money, I don't care. Now,
They don't scam you. You ask the way
people, they don't come to you.
It can't be your fault.
Like Harry Maguire. You guys didn't know you were getting scammed.
Never. Only slam so.
Who's coming? That's what I'm checking. I think it's spiritual, yeah. Oh yeah.
Ntana, you can't
got scammed.
you
don't know that it's a scam until you actually read
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. You can't put the blame on the person being scammed because you don't know you are being scammed.
Talk about the approach.
No.
It's like for instance, Jobo when okay, now example. We have push no. We have push. Okay, look, we are febe. Awas. And whose fault is it?
That's her fault.
This man.
How is that a scam?
Because she gave me the illusion.
Listen, it's done behind my back.
You didn't know.
Exactly.
It's done here.
Martin.
This is a scam. When you were scamming people, how
Explain.
That's a scam, dog. I come, I say, I give you this. Clip.
Okay.
That's how guy riding. Clipper. Riding later. That's a scam, dude. That's a scam. It's what they do behind my back. But are you still exactly?
But both are lies.
Situation
are lies.
Yeah, but scam lies. Same thing.
Exactly.
Your relationship, dog, is not a scam. It is. No, it's a backstab. Scam is that someone you don't know.
You can be scammed by someone you know.
Okay, by your friend.
Yeah, I can scam you.
Martin, scam me. Martin.
Okay, Martin.
No, that's you big two-face.
Martin,
I can't.
Whoa,
Let me talk. Hey boy.
Yeah.
I come to you now with a business proposal. Every month I'm gonna give you 1,000 rand for you to do whatever with it. Let's say you open up whatever.
That's a scam already, I know. My man, that's how they approach you, but you are about for online, dog. Don't you get it?
No, this is me. This is me. I'm your friend, okay? This is me coming to you with a business proposal.
With a Reece.
Okay, let's talk.
Okay, I come to you with 1,000.
Right now I'm angry, so it doesn't. So talk.
Again.
I come to you with 1,000 every month, ne? And every month I come to you, Valley. I give you that 1,000. I come through for you, ne? And then
you are replaying.
I come through for you. Every single month.
To you.
For a year.
Don't scam us.
Why would I? For a year.
For a year I come to you, boy.
Okay.
And then
why Wi-Fi alone like the one?
What's the
What's the connectivity?
Okay, it's just the same thing. How is that my fault?
And then
I thought you know because I wanted robots like dealing since
Because now this multiple times.
Okay, there's an invert.
Okay,
remember.
Okay, Martin.
yeah, that's their fault.
because now I'm funding
Their
you.
advantage. Yeah, I thought
I have access to your books. Ne?
Yeah,
Because I'm funding you
every month.
and I'm giving you every month and I'm
Yeah,
not doing anything. After a year I come because I have access to your books. Ne? You find out after a year who the name is. This
You've been
price
taking
is
a bigger
stealing
piece.
cheaper every single month from you. Am I not scamming you?
Why would I care?
I'm stealing you.
Wait,
Yeah.
to 30 clipper.
He walks out. Okay. Ukpathule.
Yeah, I don't care. Clipper, score to clip. 900 plus.
Okay, is that not a scam?
That's not a scam, Papa. That's me winning. That's you losing. Okay, not clipper.
You're losing a clipper.
Wait, let me answer this.
When you were promised
I told you to answer
1,000.
it, Chief.
It's like the same charges. Like, let's say you have an investment account. Obviously, every month, let's say there's interest that you gain.
An investment account.
But then someone at the bank steals 1 rand from you every month. That person is stealing from you,
dog.
Yeah, regardless of how much you are gaining. But
That means the bank is fucking up and potential to a lawsuit.
Okay, back to English.
But yeah, back to the thing. So the boy's a dick. I repeat.
But he's a bitch.
Yeah, but he's a bitch. Yeah, he told words to drop out of school because he got him. and then a couple months down the line, he just gets up, packs his shit, and he dips.
Nah, that's a dick move.
Yo, that's a dick move.
My thing is,
and you don't even tell them, though.
my thing is, yes, what everyone else can complain about is that he didn't tell them.
Yeah, that's what I'm
because
complaining about.
all of us are stressing together, you know, we're going through life together, and then you buy a house and vibe with your matey, and you take the producer. He vibed with Mash, and he's like, to Mash.
And the worst part, and no, they were renting at the place. And the worst part, he's the one that makes the rack. So the gents are there, very, but tembile guye. You understand? Ubalandile babizwe bazela. Amachita tembile guye, and then he just ups and he leaves.
Is it the same house they were saying it's 25,000 rand carpets and whatnot?
Begumova it. Sinkwana maqanda
Ubunulile umfana.
Yeah, mfana. Begniwa.
So, so now with the Reece thing, X was just taking out files saying, Reece Vele, he's moving weird. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key understand, because Reece, this closed character by, it's been sketchy for a while, like
shady motherfucker.
But I did say this. Remember, there's a time when I did say lento le ifana nalento ka Cassper. If everyone around you always walks out on you, then maybe you're the problem. Because with Reece, that was it. Everyone, like how many people tipped on Reece, dog? How many people that he was friends with tipped on him? They all left him. Abo Flame, Bonke, they all left one by one. Even Mash, Mash pizzas.
No, but Mash after that, even X did say, Mash was like, when he said he's gonna leave Reece Vele. When Mash was talking to X,
but then that should tell you what bro already knew bro's a dick. He was just holding on to get him
something wrong. But no, it was just the thing to say, I'm holding on to chow so I can eat.
Yeah, no, he did say.
Once I'm grand, I'm out.
X did say that Mash, when they were moving out,
Mash called. He called Mash.
Yeah,
he called
Mash. Mash told him, "Me, I'm just trying to get my bag right, and then I'm out." So Mash staff the Gucci. This is my golden age. Hey, they were 25.
Now, wasn't that at one point?
Yeah, at one point. Yeah.
Wasn't like a
No, they were living 25 niggas. It
can't be all of our fault. 25 niggas. You scammed us. No, he scammed them. No.
Yeah, he scammed them.
What are you agreeing to?
It is your fault.
Why?
No, Reece scammed 25 niggas.
25 in Tungi.
Yeah. Oh. And then I leave.
You could invite to like Ustembisa something.
Yeah. You promised us something.
We can't be 25 men.
West part. Okay, Yeeti. So this is the raking crew, ne?
This is the rubber band gang. Flame left. Flame
it's in a crew, right? Urabi we Reece the crew. Urabi we Reece the crew. So Fedi untanga sibaye seval, right there. Unedladla eval lapho makhona. Masifika eval urabi unentana zakhe azicavaza seval. Azidonsi. Ngiyangithola ukuthi sizobloma nathi athi uyabelieve kuzo ufuna ukufaka imali invest kuzo cause they're good. About words, about creation, all those niggas. I mean, 1,000 Degrees did something, you know, with gang. So, Fede, Urabi, adet rezintwana plonyo nazo and so on, but now, sekuyinkinga, intwana zasekasi lezi, uyangithola. Sihlale emasababsini, le intwana, Reece was part of it. Let me not find these intwanas, you're also hot boxing in the red polo there. I actually saw his wild side now, but he's actually not the person we thought he is.
The image he put on.
He's actually a general Kasi dude who's a dick.
Yeah. I don't have an opinion. I've never seen
they
him.
They were hot boxing in the car. They all sweating. I was laughing, man.
That's why
so
it's called a hot box.
The kids are there. The boys are working 1,000 Degrees and so forth. As little Rabi, and then things start getting tense. Ending. Young told. Second quad man. Net the proof ming side. Gune Westridge high up. Young told. In the same house. Yeah. So now obviously Tina Yiti, maybe the real founders of like the co-founders of the group. No, he's just the superstar of the group.
He's the lie.
He's the yeah.
So you're scamming us by bringing us here.
Yes. Now I wanna
You know-
hear the
you know,
conversation
my
where
thing
he
is-
actually said, "I'm a gents. I'm cooking something, so you're gonna go to that." I wanna hear that conversation. You know.
No, but it's not like they recorded it.
You never hear
But it's
that.
not like they recorded it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Wait,
like,
what conversation? I don't get it.
Basainile machitaba like
No,
Dogs, it was a
verbal agreement.
Unjenje no tabs right now.
Right, boy. Yeah, it was very verbal again.
Mara, at first, when he was going there was no signature, right?
There was.
Okay,
It was an agreement.
Okay,
No,
wait.
Listen, let me explain. It was an agreement. You give me this. Give me 5 tracks. If they go, they bang, I'll sign you. They banged. They signed him.
Okay, cool. So my thing.
signed him
Okay.
now.
So my thing
come
now.
on.
Okay. Now be as objective as possible here, ne? Please be as objective as possible.
Please try.
Please try. Ne? Don't be subjective here.
Try.
Did Ambitious scam their artists?
Too much. That's a scam.
But they signed. Okay,
I feel like
But they got back what
it's
they
taking
what they
advantage.
signed for.
Okay.
What did they get back?
What do you mean?
What did they get?
Ambitious got the songs that they wanted.
What did the artist get?
What did the artists
They
get?
just they signed their lives away.
Okay.
Did they know?
Not for me.
Did they know?
Yes.
No.
No. When you sign, you don't.
Did they know?
Wait, did they read or not?
Cool.
Did you read or not?
I don't know.
Was it clear for them to understand?
What do you mean? Did you read or not?
Not even that. Aries didn't get a contract.
agreement.
Aries didn't get a
Verbal
contract.
agreement.
Did they scam him?
They did it.
Now I feel like
No, he's also saying it's not a scam.
Now I'm saying it's not a scam.
No.
It's manipulation.
How can you release Brown's albums?
If I know,
scam you, I need to manipulate
Exactly. How did he just leave?
Yes, I'm taking advantage.
He just
of it.
left.
So I am scamming you.
scammed him.
Yes, but he got his money either way.
But did he benefit out of the booze? Who? Yeah, not Aries.
Out of those brews living with him.
Yeah.
You never know.
So it's not a
We don't
scam.
know. We don't know. We don't know.
If I'm scamming you, I must benefit.
Mara, let's
you
not
are
lie.
being
He
subjective.
did benefit because he released records with
them.
1,000 Degrees, which obviously the streams he's getting paid for.
I'm gonna defend Reece.
Then it's a scam.
You don't know what went behind. No, you were not there when they spoke. Or they
but they said it.
means you don't know shit.
No, but we have one side of the story.
Yes. Exactly. Why
Nah,
don't you take?
Shave,
It's like a
man.
relationship.
Shave,
Why
man.
don't you take
Shave,
the
man.
woman's
Just in
side
the
and
record.
the men's
So
side?
you niggas out of podcast. Dropping this record so you know.
I really appreciate it.
Boy in the build.
Do it, boy. Do it.
I appreciate a shout out.
It's like a relationship, Donna. If let's say your mate hit you or you hit your mate, Rapoli stars. But no what's up both sides. Exactly. Why don't I link side here?
But also they won't. Because if
They
my
will.
hand,
They will.
listen,
They don't arrest you.
listen, because if my hand can go to a police station and say I hit her, right, and she has marks on her, I'm going to a holding cell.
Yeah.
And you don't have marks.
Yeah.
Don't
say this. Don't say this.
I won't say it. I won't say it.
There's no context.
I won't say it.
There's no
I'll skip
context.
it.
I'll skip it. There's no
But Donna, Chita wanted shit.
There's domestic violence.
Not
Hey,
here.
Chief,
No.
it was not us. It was...
Nah. No, Begu into ya say.
You see it too.
Station.
Next time.
You see
see it too.
What do you mean? I would murder the shit. No. I would
Crazy.
out of the next time.
You see it,
Not
my
a
boy.
woman. Out of that person. Donna.
You see it, my boy.
At the station in Donna.
You see it.
Ne.
Hey boy.
But they can't see that.
Anyway, okay, here's context, ne? A chick came in and said her boyfriend
Yeah,
beat
it's
her
context.
up. Ne?
I'll context.
Boyfriend beat her up. We were just waiting for my mom. Okay? Yeah. She officially later our boyfriend beat him. But most alive, did you hit him? And she said no, I didn't hit him. But fine. The guy started in the rock here. So much he take to Ramlata out. And then 2 minutes later, the guy walks in and is like, yeah. 1 second later, you feel like girl all last. bamshayile mangwana kwahlala.
So what did the hand do?
Okay.
The hand trapped him.
No,
Yeah,
the hand trapped him.
Nah, you see now.
It was a
And the
fight.
blue retaliated.
Yeah, you see now. It's
It was a
even
fight.
Stevens. Although.
I don't promote it, but if you're gonna lay hands on me,
Bafethu, let us
you
not
need
lie
to be
in the
ready
eyes
to
of the
receive
law.
them.
In the eyes of the law.
That was cancelled like we
obvious.
abuse topic.
Nah, I mean, I don't cancel.
Ne?
Next, I need to
In closing the scam, in closing the scam that Aries tried the chain.
Baba, it was. You have to hear Aries' side first.
He scammed them.
No.
Reece,
Accept
defend
it.
yourself, bitch.
Why are you calling me a bitch? Leave me that phone.
We're gonna do that out.
So much violence.
No, I'm saying it because he's
Also-
that type of bro who wants to be pressured to clean his
Also-
team.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah, he's the type of
he
bro.
said I must.
Talk, she called me now and said fetch the vet. That's why I'm here. Okay. Now I
Okay.
have to pay
On
money.
a new topic, Ghana released a new track addressing Lil Baby, Ghana, Lil Durk,
Bread and butter.
and saying bread and butter, and saying all these bros are all fake.
Little baby's fake.
Lil Baby's fake.
Man, I'm not surprised.
Because apparently, one of the artists Lil Baby signed died, right? And obviously, you know, in America, if I sign you, we bruise and not and whatnot.
Yeah.
So those dudes, the dudes that killed that guy, Lil Baby is tight with those bros. So he's like, how are you getting touched that I apparently snitched on Young Thug, but you are chilling with
Ghana
bros?
snitched on Young Thug.
No, isn't it? Apparently, that's what the whole thing was. Why do you
That's
think
why
people
he's
are
got
listening?
out.
You didn't know.
No, Thug. Nah,
No, it was said that he didn't snitch.
365
But he was
okay,
just it was an appeal deal type of thing. I don't know.
He
So
snitched.
we
don't
no, it's not even that. Like people in America,
Ghana
like
snitching
gangsters even in
me,
America were like he didn't snitch. Because he didn't necessarily keep out his bros and say he did 1, 2, and 3. All they ask is, were you there? Yes. Were you doing this? Yes. You know? So he was like, how are you hating on me? How are you hating on me if Banaba menu? How are you hating on me if you're chilling with bros that killed your Ndwana?
Yeah.
You know?
That's
That's the thing. So it was tricky there with the Ghana situation. Mara,
No, but I get that, but I can't decide what Mfundo does if we're all sitting here on top. Like let's say like I get you and Mfundo know each other, right? And I was brought in. Like Mfundo knows me, you don't know me, ne? Then me and you have a beef out of nowhere, ne? Mfundo doesn't know, and something happens between us. That's not Mfundo's fault.
Speecho! Come through, come say hi. Come through,
Do a cameo.
come through.
Do a
Thank
cameo.
you. This is great. He's brown, he's a brown dad. He's even got the dad jeans on.
Oh, come on!
oh, so it's a 90s thing.
Fuck you.
The chin looks nice. The chin looks
like a straight cut.
the chin looks nice.
Skinny, what now? You wanna see the portrait?
I think we cut diamonds. Come on, Speecho. Robbie's brother.
Big man things.
Doesn't want to show himself.
Opposite of him.
He has turkey legs.
So what else, Mfana?
AI is posing a threat to humanity via nuclear wars and a pandemic, probably.
That's always happening. Can you speak about the Nestle and Cassper tour?
Oh yeah. Gonjo, what is it called?
I don't know what it's called. All I saw is
Shit.
Blackie commented and he's like, Anya Ropa, man.
Oh, African throne.
That is a fire. I wanna go to the. I wanna go.
Going out tonight off.
We will see, dog. I don't know.
Relax, we don't plan, we decide. So we just play.
Indaba. My lady young fool now, so I want to go so they can go to blue.
Oh, Mara, we're gonna close.
No.
We're gonna close.
Yeah. I wonder where they're gonna be. I wanna be there.
I wanna go. I'm not gonna lie.
But I'm taking her far. I'm taking her to Mletan.
Dude,
Hey.
But yeah. Okay. Me, I say I wanna go. Where is it? Have they released
They
anything?
haven't released anything. But
I need
there's
to hear
word
them
on it.
together.
How?
Jump, nigga.
How?
That's yes, they've evolved now.
Okay.
Exactly, meaning the sound has
Something's
gotten
gonna come.
better.
Probably something's gonna come even from
Yeah.
this
Not
tour.
really.
They definitely, because Nasty always records on the road. So
Oh, really?
definitely they're gonna record something. You know what I'm saying? Illegal football sites banned and owners jailed 30 years.
Why are illegal? Why a football pitch is illegal?
Yo!
Football? What?
Football
sites? Like
football sites, like watching it
streaming.
online, streaming sites, like on YouTube and so forth, streaming live football. Like you're not
On
allowed
Twitter,
to,
you're
you're
not
not allowed to reproduce like images of the EPL and so on because they already have signed contracts.
So
with
what about
companies.
the viewer?
That's their fault, bro. Content is content, and content moves.
Yeah, but now you're in jail for 30 years.
They'll probably we will
For content
probably
that
find
moves.
certain moments in football on like pirating sites, dog.
But do you think they're gonna
They
stop?
can't. They
I
can't.
don't think they're gonna stop.
They can't stop the internet.
Someone else is gonna. Someone else is gonna come. Eh?
It's hard, dog. Like
Hot.
hard. You
You
might
didn't leave a circle.
probably.
Uncle Happy. Uncle Happy.
Aye.
Said I must say.
What else? There's nothing you wanted to
sorry,
speak
I'm
about.
late,
Yeah, let me speak about these
Relax,
sites quickly.
Mandy. No one.
Well, it says the owners of an illicit football streaming websites have been jailed for a combined 30 years per reports. This allegedly involves the owners of recently seized site His Goal.
When they say combined, that is it 30 years individually? Because I'm thinking if they say combined, like
I think
it's
for all of
five,
them.
and then all of it makes up 30 years.
Okay.
I think it's maybe something like that.
Then I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
on
it's
a-
that
it's on a-
bad.
It's on a with the Kiss anime thing. Remember when Kiss anime? shut
Probably get
down?
like 2 years.
Yeah,
and then
they arrested
you're only
those
gonna
dudes,
serve
they
like
got out in
6
2
months
years, they
or
started a
something.
new one,
I mean, a
same
2-year sentence, you're gonna serve like 6 months, though. Literally.
It's not,
You literally get out because of good behavior, dog. And these niggas see they don't have a problem with you, they let you go.
what's good behavior though?
Good behavior is when you don't get into fights, when you don't talk to the gangs, you just mind your shit.
How if they come to you?
You clean, you go to the library, you go to school.
Yeah.
That's good behavior. There's a lot, dog.
It's crazy how in jail, and education is free. Mara out here, we are
Dog,
paying.
they get free food, they get free everything. In Zim, you know, they don't get shit.
In Zim.
Yeah, in Zim. Go prison,
prisoners.
Yeah, they don't get shit. Your family has to bring you food.
Yeah, it's fine.
Bring you clothes.
Company it be like
yeah, Anton, it has to be like that everywhere, Donna, man.
No, it's
Or
just
even
their
in-
friends are in prison. So,
even in
you know,
China.
they gotta make it nice for them.
No.
Dude,
No.
when your minions go to jail for
No.
you must make it nice for them.
We can see.
This is the same person that's like, when you get scammed, it's your fault, Marai.
Can I get the lighter, please?
No, but Ntwana going to Antwana. Why you pila bopilo? Why ta go to jail but no years and 12 still.
Yes, that one okay. Yeah, there you have a solid argument there, Fade. There you have a Mara. Everywhere else. Hi, Fade,
I
Master.
feel the scam them, yeah.
Yes,
Fair, fair.
your favorite.
He dropped. How's the track?
Achilles, I
fire.
haven't heard it.
It's fire.
Wait, did you hear it yourself or did Tebza make you hear it?
I heard it.
I
I heard it
on repeat.
no,
Yeah,
I heard it on Instagram first when I saw the cover art. I'm like, cool. Then I listened to it, but there's some bars for me that I feel like
Went over your head.
he didn't go as far as he needed to. You know, like the English line after the where he says it should be enough that an African wrote
Ntwana,
it.
don't mention his lyrics.
Why?
Why?
Copyright.
No, you're not playing this.
But he used words. You can't copyright words. Yeah,
You can, technically.
you can trademark. no copy.
Oh, sorry.
Give me some.
Miss. Okay. My Messi.
They did what Man United is doing now.
And it's 1-1. Anyway,
No.
What's this?
2-1.
2-1, though.
we will have our day, Martin. We will have our
Not
day.
against City. Maybe 10 years down the line.
But okay, another
Anyway.
thing. A couple of crazy things that are happening in the TWC mansion, guys. Let me tell you, I'm sure the stories get wilder, I'm very sure. These guys are spending 3K on pies at a garage.
I remember
They
that
spend.
story.
That's nothing. They spend
40K
40K on
on
weed and 30K on lean.
Dog.
I think a lot
No
of
wonder
them, no,
someone
check.
looked up to
Can I
them
say
so
something?
much.
Can I say this? Can I say that?
Won't say names.
How old were the niggas at the time?
17 to 24, between the ages of 17 and 24.
Okay, the 24 niggas should probably
Be held accountable.
for the finances, I would say.
Hey, Reece himself, that was his money.
I understand there, but where does
Most of it,
Tanga,
most of it.
wait, where
And
does
other
Tanga
niggas.
come from? From middle class?
Who?
Reece.
Hey, we don't think so.
But he's never said he grew up poor.
Yeah,
And
both
his
parents were
yeah.
teachers, both of them. So
I was.
I think it was
He
middle
was
class.
wild,
He
man.
was
He
chill.
was reckless.
He was above middle class.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, these guys messed up a huge bag, bro.
not really. Thing is, I wouldn't
spend
say
that much money.
Thing is, don't
in the space
forget-
of 2-3 years. How much money is that in total?
Thing is, yes, don't forget, these bros get like a lot of amounts of money, and it's not like X said, it's not fixed. So you'll find here on this day they don't have like a lot of stuff to spend on. Then they buy weed. But my thing is, X did say already they starved. Like, hey, what did he say? Either they didn't have food or they didn't have furniture or something. But they didn't have
didn't
like a
have food.
necessity. But
They
they were
didn't have
buying
food.
weed and like lean.
Then he should have
And
said
the pie.
something.
And
he
the
should have
pie,
said
instead
something.
of
He
buying
should have rose
groceries.
up and said, no, gents, we shouldn't do this. We should buy equipment. We should organize trips. We should organize shows and things like that. Yeah. I think they needed someone to show them a vision.
Maybe.
I think they were just too in it and they felt like, yeah, this is us now. Yeah, we got it now, you know?
Ooh, Temozo Fear Katie.
Hi, Fede. I'm thinking we
Anyway,
can
my
close.
point, ne? What were we talking about before this? Reece, ne? Yeah, there were some lines where I felt like he lost the mark. I like that he addressed some things.
He addresses things all the time. Like X said it, dude. He's always addressing us on records. Why doesn't he come speak to us face to face?
Even that line where it's like, I'm like Jesus with the bread. I wasn't gonna let that slide, dog.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna let that slide.
Especially with what X did for all of them, dog. X played the biggest role in TWC. By the way it seems, he played the biggest role there. If it wasn't for him, like a lot of things wouldn't have been the way they
are.
were. And their biggest mistake was going to PTA. They should have stayed in Honeydew.
No, but don't forget in Honeydew, that was George Lewis's place.
Yeah, but Georgia didn't kick them out.
Why'd they leave then?
Maybe I'd kick them out.
I feel like you kicked them out.
Because, but no. They said that, I think they had a reason to go to PTA side, and then they decided to get a big house once in PTA. Yeah, I don't think George got them, because George wasn't even in South Africa at the time. I remember he was in the US, playing in the US. So the house was there.
But he showed right hard as an artist, Baba. Yo.
Yeah, the stories we heard. The stories I heard there.
Because he was like, they can't like...
What we see is really a facade.
Yeah.
From what the real life actually is, though.
I think niggas
Like the real life is really real and normal. It's really real and normal, dog.
But it was a bitch move for him not to tell the homies.
Yeah. Like, dog, the fact that they were moving out. Like, you see Ripley so my aunt would take clothes to the car, and then she'd be like, no, we're taking it to get laundried and get washed.
That's a bitch ass.
And then, I know the one that stood out to me was when X was like, he was in the studio with Reece, right? And then they were still stressing about the house because they were getting kicked out of the house they lived in. So he was telling him, he's like, Reece said to X, like, nah, you sort out the paperwork for the house. We'll get a new house. And then the next day, there was a truck came, it took Bruce's furniture, and he left.
You told us that we're getting a house.
And then you
did. And the brewers that you brought from PTA are gonna dip. And we're gonna start rebuilding. You understand? Because the other gents had left.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you leave there, you just leave. Like, you're packing boxes while niggas.
And you don't speak to anyone.
You just dip. And you take the person that's
making all of us money.
Yeah, I feel like Mash is actually like the center of it all for real.
He is.
Oh wait, but now Flame can produce too. Flame's actually
Flame can produce, but like
it's not Mash.
You heard Reese's production without Mash. It wasn't, you know.
It didn't have that Reece effect. Hip hop politics. Hip hop politics.
Your fave is very sketchy.
But assholes do it best, as they say.
They're always in shit.
I still love his music, but as they say, never meet your idols. I guess I wouldn't like him as a person.
And the time that I
Because
wanna,
the things that they're saying,
and when I go to Tokyo, I wanna meet Toriyama so bad,
you're
dog.
gonna find he's a dick.
No, the thing is,
But then you can't blame him for that. That's him, young
Yeah,
Well, the standard that you said,
you can't
or how
blame
you
him.
viewed him.
You can't blame him for
This is not his
Yeah.
problem. You understand? So, man, I still love the boy's music, no cap.
That's why
But
you
with
need to
what the niggas are
separate
saying,
the art from the artist.
so you still love R. Kelly's music.
It made kids that music, Baba. Some people were,
Double entendre pun.
some
Made
people wouldn't
kids
exist. They wouldn't exist without those songs, my guy. Those songs carried some people through harsh times, my guy.
Yes, they
So
did.
for what he's done, sure.
And they join people together at weddings.
Yeah, for what he's done, sure.
Yes.
Justice has served itself, ne? But the art, it shall continue to do.
Otherwise, guys, it's been a crazy week. It's been a very dark week. I don't know if it's because it's winter or whatever.
It's a
dark
very
because of load shedding.
It's been a dark week, dog. Like, people are dying, dog. Like, okay, I know people are always dying, as we always say, but like, the fact that it's becoming a norm is just crazy. But yeah, I think that's all from us for this week.
PSG has lost all their players, their key players. So on closing,
What happened?
Messi's gone.
Messi's leaving.
Ramos is gone.
Neymar's dipping. Who else? Like, they're losing all their key players.
Hakimi is leaving too. They're losing all
Oh,
of
the
them.
Paris money's running out.
Apparently, Kane is also considering going to Real.
Yeah, but Benzema said he's not leaving. He's still here until June next year. So, what was I about to say?
Fabrizio Romano is very important right now. Gentlemen, stick close to your phones. Keep us updated. They we data school WhatsApp. Siyanibonga nina ma-journalist wethu asazisa ngayo yonke into eyenzakalayo lamadoda ahlebayo aphume ekuseni ame ngama-gown. Siyanibonga bafethu. And from the PipeCast, we out.
Oh, should I also do a peace sign? We're out.
Abalili sele bona sonni. Kani, woman